Kalea has arrived on the official server. Here's a quick guide to mastering this powerful pick-off hero with strong crowd control and sustain. Skills breakdown. Kalea's first skill makes her slam the ground, dealing damage and slowing nearby enemies. This also creates a water zone which plays a crucial role in her passive. Her second skill lets her charge forward and body slam the first enemy she hits. If aimed at a wall or the edge of a water zone, you can cast it again to leap onto an area, knocking enemies airborne. This also generates a water zone on impact. For her ultimate, Kalea grabs an enemy and slams them in a chosen direction while gaining CC immunity during the move. When they land, a water zone is created. Now let's talk about her passive. Water zones are essential for her combos. When two water zones connect, she absorbs them to enhance her next 3 basic attacks. The first attack dashes to an enemy. The second attack unleashes a flurry of hits that heal her and the lowest HP ally. And the third attack is a tail strike that creates another water zone. Skill combos. For an easy pick-off combo, start with skill 2 on a wall or a water zone to extend your dash range. Then recast skill 2 to dive at an enemy and knock them airborne. Once you're in range, use your ultimate to grab and slam them in your chosen direction. As soon as you land, follow up with skill 1 to slow them down. Finally, finish them off with enhanced basic attacks for extra damage and healing. This is Kalea's simplest and most reliable combo, perfect for catching enemies from a distance. For a surprise flicker combo, start using flicker to close the gap. Immediately use your ultimate to snatch an enemy. And since you're immune during the move, it's hard for them to counter. As you land, use your second skill to extend the crowd control. Then finish off with skill 1 and basic attacks. This is a fast and unpredictable way to secure a kill. If you want continuous healing, use skill 1 twice to activate your passive, and then spam basic attacks. After that, use skill 1 again. Water zones last for 6 seconds, while skill 1 only has a 4-second cooldown, meaning you can keep up the sustain. Her third basic attack creates a water zone and you can use it on minions, creeps, or even towers to sustain yourself for longer. Gameplay tips. Kalea excels as a roamer because of her pick-off abilities, but she can also be played as a tanky EXP laner. She's great at isolating enemies with her ultimate but lacks burst damage, so always stick with a high DPS teammate. She performs well against heroes without mobility skills because of her slow effect. To target the backlines, use skill 2 twice by aiming at a wall or using your water zones. When leveling up, prioritize your second skill to lower its cooldown. Her first skill's cooldown doesn't go down when leveled up, so it's better to max skill 2 first since it has so many uses. Recommended build. For items, Thunderbelt is a must since her basic attack is part of her combo. Oracle helps with cooldown reduction and boosts her healing. Fleeting time is also great because her ultimate is a powerful tool that you'll want to use as often as possible. The rest of the build depends on the enemy lineup, so adjust accordingly. Remember, her first skill damage and healing effect scales with HP, so it's better to use items with high HP stats to maximize your skills. Overall, Kalea is a strong pick-off hero with good sustain. Her crowd control and healing make her a solid pick, but she needs teammates to deal damage. Mastering her second skill mechanics and water zones will make you a lethal and unpredictable pick-off expert. So what do you think about Kalea? Let me know in the comments.